What do you know? I actually won something. This episode, we're going to show you the VW Bug that I recently won on a drawing on Marty's uh, Two Lines Tuesday. This came from 3A3D Models. The Three Amigos put this together. Uh, my name was pulled in the drawing. I won one of these kits. So I wanted to take the opportunity to do a little unboxing and show it off and put it in for a quick run. So we're going to take a look at it this time around. This should be fun. Okay, so let's take a look and see what came in the mail from our friends at 3A3D. This is something I won on Marty's Two Lines live stream about a week or so ago. So let's take a look at it. Some parts there. And here we have a bug. Look at that. That is really cool. It's semi-assembled, at least the body's on the frame. And then we got the parts to complete it. Take a look. I know one of the neat things about this is the spoiler. I'll show you that. There's a driver for our interior. We have some glass for the front window. And the spoiler. You can see attaches with a magnet. Very cool. Those little struts will go in there like that. And there you'll see it. Very, very cool. I'm tempted to throw this on the track right now, but I'll wait. I'm wondering if they'll do a proxy with these things. That would be kind of cool. I would definitely like to paint this up. I've got an idea for a livery too that I think would be kind of fun. But again, this is the car I won from 3A3D, and boy, you can see a really beautiful job. That body, that it's resin printing that George does, and again, this really nice, simple but effective chassis that Shotgun Dave designed. So really wonderful car from 3D. I'm really looking forward to finishing this up. So there you have it. When I first put this thing on the track, I really wasn't sure what I would compare it to. Maybe the closest thing might be some of my Mini Coopers I have. But Mini Coopers on a track like this, without their magnet, they're almost undrivable. This thing was really pretty good. I mean, without the magnet, it held on. You can see it fishtailing a little bit around those corners. But it got better as time goes on. I think if you once those tires got warmed up with a rubbered-in track, the handling would get even better. And if anybody watched Marty Ford's review, he did one of these cars on his track. This track is a lot different. This track is shorter, it's a lot tighter. So the performance here is going to be, maybe quite a bit different. But all in all, I thought it was very good for this car, putting it on here. And I'm Really excited to see what we can do to get it even faster with some additional tuning. So performance-wise, no, it wasn't the fastest car I've had on the track. It's no magnet, and this is a tight track, a lot of curves, no real long straights to open it up. But it did pretty well, I think. Fastest lap was 8.24 seconds. Average was about 8.6, which might not seem that great, but it actually compares pretty favorably with the slowest hypercar I've had, which back in December I had a 8+ second laps with the Scale Auto Porsche 963. So there's a lot more we can get out of this car with some additional tuning. Also, I might notice the track had just been cleaned. And the more this car ran, you could tell the tires were getting a little bit warmer and the times were getting better. And the handling was getting better as it wasn't as loose going around those curves. So all in all, a great showing for a first time on a car. Like I said, I just couldn't wait to get that on the track. That VW is a lot of fun. And like I said, it'd be cool if they did a proxy race with those. I've got a couple ideas about what I want to do as far as a livery. Again, something with a little bit funny that I think would be a little bit humorous. So we got that. Again, really fun car. I did post a video on Facebook. Didn't use any of that music here because I didn't want to get a big copyright strike on YouTube. So that's why you didn't hear, Ride of the Valkyries this time around. And in fact, I eventually did take it off because I had like 240 people making copyright claims on that bit of music, which I find kind of ridiculous. It's classical music. I don't know what particular orchestra recorded that. And I could see maybe if, because digitally, they can trace a digital audio file. So they might know what label it was recorded under, who recorded it. But maybe I can account for 3 or 4 different entities that might actually have the rights to that. 240, I don't know who those other people are. I thought it was kind of ridiculous. There was no strike on Facebook for it. It's just that they tell you, well, for that video, you're going to share any kind of, you know, uh, funding you get from, views on that. And I don't feel like doing that. So after I let it run a few days, I just removed it. So, hell with that. So, in any case, hope you enjoyed this run. I would suggest to you go ahead and see if you can get one of these VWs. They are really, really fun. I've got some more tuning and some other ideas for it, so we'll see what happens there. But again, if you like this kind of content, like, subscribe, really does help us. And until next time, get on that track, get a car out and have some fun and step on it.